All right, so we are crossing the San Blas Channel. We're going to a small island, Ninidup. I apologize in advance for my pronunciations for all these places.
We're gonna Google them after the fact.
N-U-I-N-U-D-U-P. Hey friends, welcome back. Last week, we left Shelter Bay Marina and collected ourselves by resting after our first emotional passage, fixing some deck leaks, and provisioning at Linton Bay Marina before setting sail for the San Blas Islands. These islands are highly spoken of by many cruisers we've talked to, some of which arrived with the intentions of only staying a little while and not leaving for 2, 3, or sometimes 5 years. The archipelago's location is about 70 miles northeast of Shelter Bay, and the 340 or more islands can be cruised year-round without the threat of hurricanes. There is, however, an abundance of powerful rainy season storms from around June to December, and they can pack a lot of lightning, which does hit sailboat masts and can destroy the mast itself, electronics, and potentially blow a hole in the hull, sinking your boat. Nonetheless, cruisers continue assuming the risk, with the reward of living amongst these beautiful islands and people. San Blas is home to the indigenous Kuna Indians, the G being pronounced as a K, at around 55,000 in population. They have lived amongst these islands for hundreds of years and call their lands Kuna Yala. The archipelago is protected by a barrier reef that stops the swell from destroying the low-lying islands. Each island can be inhabited by one or more families depending on the island's size. Their society is matrilineal, with the women controlling the household, money, and often choosing their own husbands. They live off their lands and the ocean. Oh. Yeah, to mama. And have very limited technology powered by propane, basic solar, and battery storage. The men typically fish for food from dugout canoes with or without masts and sails, and sell some of their catch to make money. The women typically learn to sew molas, which are hand-stitched through multiple layers of colored fabrics, making beautiful traditional art and selling them to make money. Usually, cruisers stop here after sailing across the Atlantic Ocean, through the Caribbean, and then continue on toward the Panama Canal to transit and begin their Pacific Ocean adventure. It just so happens that this beautiful place will be our shakedown cruising ground to learn how to sail our new boat, operate all of its systems. I feel like I need to check and recheck and check and recheck. See what breaks, and hopefully have some fun while we're at it. It's late November during the change of seasons, and the rainy season storms should be calming down. We are carefully navigating our way into the first anchorage, and although we are nervous about anchoring Boundless for the first time, it looks promising. Let's see how it goes. And what we are going to be doing is passing just to starboard of this other small island, which is called Ninidup. And so once we get through the channel and onto the other side of the islands, we will officially be inside the San Blas archipelago. That's us. Eden Channel. We're going to be anchoring right here. This is the San Blas archipelago in here. This is the Bauhaus charts, which is the recommended and accurate and safe charts of the San Blas Islands. Here is Navionics, and we are also using this, which is our navigation for the boat. What do you think? Cool.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and start paying it out.
Go back.
All right, I think we have 160 feet in the water, so I'm gonna set it. We faintly remembered the previous owners saying to set the anchor using a snubber line and a chain hook so that the chain doesn't jump the gypsy, and also so we don't stop this roughly 30,000-pound boat with the windlass itself. Oops.
You alright?
Yep, I got it.
That's what shakedown cruising is for.
Yeah, it needed it. I couldn't tell because you didn't tighten it down tight enough.
Okay.
And the chain was like pulling out a little bit, and then it started to pay out, and I
Right.
couldn't break it.
Did we put the anchor on the light stuff?
Yeah,
We did?
yeah.
Okay.
Is that too far, you think?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. That's it? Yeah, it's good. Now press the switch to turn it off. And then you can clear that low oil pressure.
Actually, it went better than I thought.
Yeah. Only 2 times, 2 tries.
Then we switched places, and I didn't think that made a difference. Yeah, but you know what I learned? How to anchor behind the wheel on Sealand first.
Oh, you did, huh?
Yeah, I didn't start dropping the anchor until we were in the Bahamas that first year.
That's true, huh? Yeah, so there's 50 feet beneath us right now, but we dropped the anchor in 20 feet. We have a little over 120 feet of chain out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like a 6-to-1. Actually, no, it's not a 6-to-1 because of our freeboard. Say we're in 25 feet, right? We're in a 5-to-1. Yeah. 5-to-1's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. And I think we had a really good set on the second time with our Mantis anchor. This is the Mantis M2. Okay, a little tour of our anchoring setup here. This big Samson post is where our snubber is tied to. And then the snubber goes off of the other bow roller there, the second bow roller, and onto the chain. This is a single line setup on Boundless. We had a double bridle setup on Seawind. You can see where we anchored behind this guy. Our anchor is right up there in that light blue. And here's a boat next to us. And then there's a beach and some coral up there. If you picture us swinging around with a 140-foot radius, then you can kind of understand why we anchored back here. Because if the wind were to shift 180 degrees and we were to be pulled back on our chain over there, we don't want to end up on that island. And boy, a nice breeze is coming through. Wow, we are anchored for our first time. Oh, Beebs.
I know.
Come give me a smooch. I love you.
I love you. Do you want a cold beer?
Yes, I would love a cold beer. It's so, does it look different in here or something? Why? There's like this glow in here right now.
She's like,
Yeah, all right. Crack it. A new adventure, a new era, a new boat. Shall I be corny and say we are boundless? I did it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Love you.
Love you. This is nothing like I thought it would be. I had like the Bahamian Islands in my head.
What are your like first thoughts seeing like this?
Open water.
Open water.
But it's like the wind is like if it wasn't protecting here because like all the reefs and the like layers, it's like island, reef, island, reef, island, you know, like layers of
Yeah.
it. Like you can tell it's protected because it's right now this is like a smooth anchorage. But it's just like the vulnerability of it. Like we dropped our anchor in 20 feet of water, but we're like in 70 feet or 50 feet of water.
Deeper water we're in, so it's like deeper monsters, bigger monsters.
Yeah.
There are huts on these islands that the Kuna people live in full time. They live on these little islands that look like they're in the middle of the ocean. I think that's something that I am interested in and kind of impressed by and shocked by. I don't know. I'll have more words on it later.
Just after anchoring, we noticed a small boat heading towards us. A man named Venancio and a friend pulled alongside Boundless to show us some of his art for sale.
All right.
The amount of molas was surprising, each unique and beautiful. They are made from layers of colored fabrics, and intricate patterns and designs are sewn into them by hand.
Hand make it, no machine. Hand make it smaller, so they bottle one, this smaller one, you can see crab, kuna medicine, leaves, flower, and the star, the moon, the flower.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's all individual.
And you can see,
Yeah.
and you can see, and this.
Triangle. I like the triangle.
So do I.
He is very proud of his art and told us of how he came to own his own fiberglass boat with the money from them.
And you can see in the Kunayala, and no fiberglass boat, never. And why? And the people no money. My money is coconut, and the people grandfather make it, and the big tree, and make the ulu. Before my father died, and December 17 year my father. Last year, and last year no good my boat. Many water is now. Last year I buy the fiberglass boat. This one is not traditional engine. This one is not difficult. People in the sale, Kuna people sell is very traditional.
All right.
This is the best mola I've ever
That's
seen.
beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Our walls are bare. Look at that. All right, first cultural
He would
experience.
not let us go until we looked at every single one. He was like, I will go back. I kept asking about them, but he was like, I'll come back.
He's proud of them.
Yeah,
He
he's
wanted
so
to show
good.
us every single one.
Every single mola. Venancio.
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 All right, that took up my entire camera battery.
Right. Let's finish cleaning up.
All right.
All right.
Good morning, everybody. I just woke up. Katie's still in bed. Our first night on anchor. Didn't sleep too well, but I've definitely slept worse on anchor. I think I was just so hyper aware of everything that my mind wouldn't let me sleep deeply. But we did sleep more or less from 8:30 until 6 a.m. So, and Katie's still sleeping, or at least resting. There's so many emotions involved with all of this. I'm so proud of us because it takes a lot of effort to get to a point like this on a boat. Katie and I were talking last night about how we had all these experiences on Seawind and all of this culmination of experience as sailors. And it feels like we are back at step 0 again, or step 1. You know, we're in this new boat. If we would have brought Seawind here, we would have anchored and we would have slept well because we know that that anchor protects us and that she protected us. And I'm not discounting Boundless and how I can look at her and say, wow, this is a very well set up boat, and that is a good anchor that we have. But it is very hard to, at least for me, to let myself trust something fully immediately without any, I guess, proof. And I don't know if that's a good personality trait or not. I don't know if I like that or not, but it is what it is. And although I'm experiencing that, this is amazing, and I am feeling myself soften as we bite away at new experiences on this boat.
Sweetie pie. Good morning.
What time is it?
It's about 6:15. The sun's just coming up. How's my lady?
Wait, can I be scared?
No, I did scare you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You look very beautiful.
Thank you.
Good morning. We did it. See you in. See you. Oh, no.
He didn't mean that, Boundless.
Boundless did so good. Aww.
He didn't mean to.
Aww.
It's like, and you get a rainbow, and you get a shooting star, and you get a surprise, and you get a surprise.
San Blas.
For everyone.
For everyone. We have something for everyone. And away we go.
Thank you for a wonderful anchorage, Lemon Keys. You were very nice to us for our first night on anchor. I said I love the way this boat handles.
Don't say I said. Say it like you
I
said.
love the way this boat.
No. Take 4.
I love the. I can't do it.
She
I'll
loves
say
the way the boat handles.
See.
Hi.
Hi. We are coming up to the Eastern Hollandaise Keys. There's a bunch of anchorages in this one spot, and it's super protected in there, kind of from all angles. And the water, I mean, even just this water compared to where we were, is super clear. It's supposed to be great diving over there, lots of snorkeling.
And we're gonna get this thing going.
Yeah. Franklin.
Franklin? Is that our dinghy name?
Franklin.
Franklin? Did you just name him?
I don't know.
It's tricky anchoring in deep water. You know, you got all this weight of chain, 40 feet of vertical chain that wants to just fall to the bottom of the seabed, and then you back down on it. Okay, it feels like the anchor's set, and then as soon as you like put the engine back in neutral and you stop that reverse force from the engine, you like fling forward like a slingshot because of all the chain that was stretched out, and then it just wants to just drop back down to vertical because of its weight.
$10.
Oh,
$10.
10.
Ah, I see.
Okay, here?
Sí.
Okay.
Aquí, gallo holandés.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. North America.
America, yeah.
Yeah, sí.
America, yeah.
Estados Unidos.
Estados Unidos.
Katie.
Katie.
Kaylee.
Katie.
Casey, tú.
Parker.
Poker.
Parker, yeah.
You again? 2?
Ramiro.
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 Yo vivo enfrente, aquí.
Oh, okay.
Ah, okay. Bonito.
Ajá. Esa es tu amiga.
Sí.
Sí.
¿Cuántos meses?
5.
5. Ah, ya.
Oh, meses. No, 5 años.
Ah, 5 años. ¿No tiene hijo todavía? Nada.
No.
Ah, no quiere, no quiere.
No.
Ah, está bueno.
Yeah.
Two?
Este es tuyo.
Two?
Ah. 20.
Very
Oh,
20.
10.
Oh,
Oh, 20. 20 kids. Ah.
Fuerte.
Yeah, fue-
Sí, sí.
Visitar ahí.
Okay.
Familia, familia.
Your family?
Ujú.
Oh, okay.
Hasta mañana.
Gracias.
Bueno.
Not like permission
Oh, permission. He gave us permission to go to his family's island.
because this is like a
A 1 month.
1 month to be able to go to his family's island.
Mm-hmm. You never know who's going to come out to your boat. And, you know, I am more than happy to pay. You know, we are visiting their homeland, right?
Yeah, they're home.
I mean, this is their home. And so, you know, we're here to play, right? We're here because we're recreating. And I think it's wonderful to pay into their livelihood a little bit.
The Eastern Hollandaise are where we met a few amazing people we now call friends. Ed, Jody, and Kai, or Captain Kai the Sea Glass Guy. Ed and Jody live aboard Contigo, a Valiant 42, which is very similar to Boundless, a Passport 42. Kai is aboard a Tiana 50, sailing the world in search of treasure, which usually takes the form of sea glass and other beachcombing trinkets. A link to his Facebook page and YouTube channel are in the description. We spent the afternoon at the beach getting to know each other over some drinks while swimming in the waist-high, crystal-clear water.
San Blas? Cheers.
Yeah, here.
There's Kai.
I'm ready if y'all are. All right, mate.
Arr.
Your little dog, too.
Okay, the Emerald of Pleiades, Contigo, and you can't see, there's the mast right there behind the catamaran, Boundless. There's Katie May. Kai, who we are pretty certain is the real-life Jack Sparrow, dropped us at Boundless for some dinner and watching the sunset on the bow with each other. Alright, where to first?
I think this is like the most fun day I've ever had.
In your whole life?
Yes. It's like exploring an unfamiliar place on a beautiful beach in beautiful water, like just swimming around, laying in a hammock in the water with really funny, really nice people.
Who are complete strangers now becoming friends.
Exactly.
And we're gonna have a beach fire tonight. It is the day before Thanksgiving. Last time we spent a Thanksgiving aboard.
Our first year on Seawind.
Yeah. It was Beaufort, North Carolina.
Yeah, Beaufort, North Carolina. We had like shrimp, we made green bean casserole. Who knows what we're gonna have to eat tomorrow. We have a secret paper bag that Parker's mom Patty sent with us.
That we've
to
been
Panama.
keeping in the fridge
That
since.
was instructed for us to keep in the fridge till Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna look at it tomorrow morning. We'll see what tomorrow holds. I still have like some days left on my time off work, and
We have like half of it left.
yeah, it's beautiful.
At dusk, we all reconvened on the beach for a fire. The first beach fire that Katie and I have ever had, and we couldn't have asked for better company. This shakedown cruise is already surprising us in ways we didn't expect. everybody. We hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you haven't yet, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment if you feel like doing so. That interaction really helps give our videos a broader audience reach. And I also ask that you subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. It is completely free and the easiest way to support our videos. And to take it a step further, if you really love our videos, then you can head over to patreon.com/sailingseawind and become a member. Our patron members are a full week ahead, so that means if you're a member, you've had since last Friday to watch this video ad-free. Up next, we continue falling back into the groove of cruising and hanging out with our new friends. We make fresh water out of salt water, explore the life under our boat, and have a spicy sail to another island, hoping not to lose our dinghy in the process. See you next week.